Hi, Christian. How are you?
Hi, Ansom. I'm very fine, thank you.
So good to see you again. Welcome on board. So here we are. So this is the last speech of the day. So when you're ready, you can share the slide and start to present your very interesting travel app.
Okay, now I'm ready, so I use my slide.
So you have to get and share them on the screen.
Yes,
Okay, we see them right now. Perfect. You can open the slide in a white
yes,
modes.
yes. Just one moment.
All right. So let's go.
Okay, so first of all, thank you all. I'm Christian and I'm the head of sales about Loquis. And now I want to show you how Loquis and Travel Podcast is possible to have innovative marketing touristic promotion tools. Okay, so let's start. Uh, the podcast audience is growing more and more globally, and in Italy, we are in the 6 years of growth in the listeners. And this data once again confirms that podcast is a new communication tool to focus on and where publisher have begun to invest the production of content, consequently increasing advertising revenues thanks to the interest of the brand. So now audio is the new king after video, thanks to the growth of the number about smart speaker, connected cars, and smartwatches. This trend is very important to understand the next slide. However, the most important five trend topics, we don't find the travel podcast, which are already present on the most used platform. This is also caused by the fact that the visibility of a podcast is very much linked to its promotion, both inside and outside the platform. And if right now the world is estimated about 1 billion and 300 millions of travelers and tourists, this mismatch opens us for a great opportunity. So now the world is on mute, and now it's time to let him to talk. Loquis is the first and the only one travel podcast platform on the market, and the project is totally by Italian people and investors, and we are very proud about this. Right now, our numbers speak for themselves. 6 million plays, 1 million of unique users, 350,000 stories, 18% located in Italy and the rest around the world. And the ability to listen to it from a lot of device, website, app, tablet, CarPlay, and smartwatch. His use of this is through added value of the podcast, and thanks to its navigator listening mode, Loquis allows the people to be able to listen to what they are observing, created a unique and original travel experience. So after augmented video reality, now we are in audio augmented reality. Loquis is free from the users except a premium contents which are possible to buy on it. Our audience is composed by two great blocks, experiential tourists and resident actives. Current data tell us that 85% is Italian and 50% is foreign because we have the help of our continuous campaign on social network and with Google AdWords, we intercept them when they are planning their trips to Italy and therefore both by web app and app. Thanks to research, the engine present on Loquis and the navigator mode, therefore, we can know where our users are, where they have gone, and where they will probably go, and also what types of audience they prefer, thus showing them much more often than content and advertising most relevant to their taste. If it's possible, and so I wanted to listen, place two different kind of podcasts. Is possible for me?
Well, I don't think so. You want to play some podcast now and
Yes.
give the audio,
Yes, I have the platform open if you want.
but it's not possible to share the audio. I'm sorry.
Okay. No problem. So, for example, there are the audience about our channel, the most important channel for this summer, for example. The first one was for the highway Autostrade per l'Italia. The second is Intercity, so the railways channel about Trenitalia. The last one is Visit Lange Monferrato Roero, and this is the destination management organization. And what are the business solutions for the tourism? First of all, contents production. So it's very easy, and creating your travel podcast channel. We can have a partnership with a school of writers, very famous in Italy, is located in Piemonte. And it is possible to hire Italian and foreign professional speaker, fables dubber, influencer, and talents to give voice to your channel. For example, this is Francesco Pannofino, is the voice of George Clooney in Italy, and he was the speaker about the attack, so the railways in Rome, and he tell a story about the beauties of Rome from the view of the tram, for example. And other instruments, other tool is audio spot, and it is very important to promote the channel, or if you want to promote the events and experience. And if it's possible to have a spot in proximity advertising. So if you want to cover only a region and a little area in Italy and in the other country, is possible. We have a good CTR, 14% now. Then there is the audio guide, is the hospitality tour, because we think about this because it is possible to create a channel and you can offer at your customer a vocal tour, an audio guided, created specifically to introduce the area around you. But if you want, in addition to the tourist point of interest, you can also enter the activities of your local partner, food, or for example, like experience, to suggest an exhibition or museum and visit it. And how is possible? Because you can take a simple QR code, display it at the desk or in the room, for example, on TV, and you can invite all your guests to download the tour and use it even offline. And so, furthermore, your tour will be promoted within the Loquis platform, thus becoming a real marketing tool for your company. We have a lot of tools for publishing and visibility. So top position in the app and in the web app, spot audio, and push notification and proximity notification. All this is possible inside the platform. And we have a self-promotion tools. So widget, you can share this channel and this podcast on your website, on your app, or by social sharing, by QR code, and to sharing on the other platform. Why invest in Loquis? To attract more tourists, to enrich the travel experience, to promote events and services in the territory, and it's a green and innovative. And first of all, because we are unique. So this is, for me, my presentation. It's time to question and answer, and I'm here for you. Thank you.
Thanks, Cristian. Actually, my first question, can I jump in this? But how an hotel can make business through your platform? So they can promote those, they can show their hotels, they can, I don't know, make some messages. How can
you saw my question, Enzo.
Go ahead, Aida. Take your time. Go.
Yes, there are two different ways, because first of all, we have only people who have an interest to travel. So, because they want to speak only travel podcasts. So we are sure that they are a travel, because by the navigation mode, we are sure that the people is in the city that want to visit. And for hotel, is possible to create a channel with point of interest. And after by the advertising, I can say to all my users, okay, there is this hotel that created a channel for this city. So you can promotion your hotel by the creation of the channel. And
Okay. Okay.
the people who listen your channel can share immediately in the real time by Facebook, by WhatsApp, by Twitter, the single podcast of your channel. So, for example, I'm in your hotel. I'm very exciting about this. I can share to all my friends by WhatsApp about a single podcast of your channel. And I see the trademark of the channel is from your hotel.
Okay, so the hotel can create his own channel and turn this, across different platforms, social network, and share with friends. But basically, because they are listening this travel guide produced by, I don't know, this Hotel Palace, I don't know, in Florence. All right, okay, gotcha. All right,
Yes.
so next one, that was your question, Ida, more or less.
Yeah, exactly. I can make another one if you want me to,
I,
but that was okay. Ciao, Christian. Thank you for your presentation. I think it's a very interesting product, especially because I haven't heard of anything similar besides Spotify and things like that. So, my question here is like, if I'm not wrong, I guess most of the hotels or companies are not going to have staff ready to create their own podcasting and so on. So I was wondering whether you were offering some copywriting or some specialized people supporting the hotels to do these sort of things.
Okay, we have a factory inside our platform, so I can help from the beginning to the end of the development of the created channel. Okay, for example, Aida, where is your country? Is Spain?
Yep.
Okay, for
Spain.
example, we created a channel for Mallorca Film Commission because we played about all the location, cinema location on the island. Okay,
Mm.
so I can create for you a project for my client. So if you want to stay on my platform, I can create you all the channel. So I can choose the point of interest. I can choose the style of narration, for example, arts, historical, or street art, or for food. So because we have a lot of possibilities to create a narration.
So
So
basically, if I understood Christian, you have a kind of a professional in outsourcing that can produce the channel from the A to Z in
yes,
terms of architecture. So how you want to create the directory, for example, art, restaurant, and so on. And then also the storyteller person that speak are all professional voiceover.
yes. For
For example,
example,
the one for George Clooney you mentioned,
yes.
right?
For example,
You have
last
George Clooney, Aida, storytelling about your hotels. You imagine?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. For example, last week I was in Cinque Terre, and one hotel was very interesting about this channel, and his target was the couple, so romantic people, no? Because the name of the Gulf of near the Cinque Terre is Golfo dei Poeti, Poets Gulf, no? And so we created some story about romanticism. So we created a storytelling on 20 points of interest. So there was a connection between the places and the content.
Interesting, interesting. So very, very the Spotify for the hotel industry. Okay, Martin, you have another?
The questions has been answered, but I get advantage and I ask you something. Let's say that I have a podcast in my hotel and I'm promoting in every place I can with a QR code. How much is it this for me as a hotel? Is it free
Okay.
or you're going to charge me something?
No, if you want, you can create for free. it's possible because it's a platform. We have a free or if you have all. So if you are all, it's ready, you can create for free. But the most part of our client pay us to create all the channel, okay? And start for one languages for 150,000.
Very cheap, huh?
No, sorry. 1,500 euro for one languages for 10 points.
Okay. So basically, you charge not based on the usage of the platform because it's a kind of an open source. Everyone can create his own channels. If you have your idea and contents already produced yourself, Martin, you can do this for free. And of course, if you want to make something more professional and get the support not only from the architecture and directory settings, but also on the contents, someone that storytell and give you also some kind of strategy connected to your property. Of course, then you put them in charge, and they would charge this for based on the type of request, right, Cristian?
Yes, not only, but for example, I have a push notification for you or proximity notification, and when it's for free, it's not possible. Or for example, you can listen offline. For example, we created a channel for the train between the mountain from Italy to Swiss train, and so inside during the travel, during the journey, you have a great problem about the line. So you can listen only by offline, because when GPS is ever open, so GPS it's on ever. But if you don't download before to start this journey, you can catch the single point of interest, and we can start with place. Okay.
More or less. Okay, so guys, we are a little bit over the time. I hope you answer more or less your question, Martin.
Yes. Thank you for making it more clear.
Okay. And if we have another one, just quick 1 minute, you're on mute, huh?
I think we've got Vinith on mute.
You're on mute, Vinit, huh?
Oh, I love that. So firstly, I love podcasts and I do listen to it. So I think it's a great business, and nice to see somebody doing that in the travel side. Have you done any kind of cost benchmarking in terms of the cost of different channels, and what does the audio channel, if you were to call it that, versus other channels?
If you have some competitors on that,
no.
Well, not so much the competition in the audio space, but I'm trying to say, like, what have you compared it to other digital marketing channels? Like, if you're trying to do a set of initiatives for a hotel, let's say, on your platform, what does that compare to if you did it Google PPC, for example?
No, we are now on the market. We are the only one travel podcasting platform. So I'm sure about this. In Italy, I'm sure. Across the Europe, I don't know. But I have one thing is important. All our traffic is confirmed by the numbers. About, for example, Kibana. Kibana is our tools to see the audience of your channel. So you can compare your investment on our channel to the audience. You can compare this even by advertising by the GTR. Only this.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Cristian. We have to wrap up and close today. We went too long. Thank you for staying on board with us, and looking forward to succeed with your company. Thank you, Cristian.
Thank you to you. Thank you all. Bye.